What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper. We're in the kitchen today in the most important studio, but even more important than that, we almost died.
We did almost die.
We almost died. Legitimately, we almost died. This only seemed like the right way to start the show.
I guess technically you could say we almost died, but in reality, we're fine. So I don't know if we actually almost died or not.
I don't know.
I guess the situation could have...
We escaped death by being completely okay.
I guess we could say it was a deadly situation that we did not get killed in. Because, I mean, when I think back on it, we really didn't even almost die. We were just kind of there.
No.
So...
And we're both totally fine.
I jammed my finger.
That was our only injury from what happened.
I jammed my finger.
Let the fans know what went on.
We're coming home from an awesome shopping trip after getting great savings.
Oh my gosh.
From the van store.
Amazing savings from the van store. Really fun time in Chicago.
We actually bought a lot of stuff that I was looking for, so I was pretty hyped.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
Then on the way
probably
back,
probably the most overall stuff we bought on a trip up there ever.
True. Because I got a nice pair of pants and a nice coat for work.
Yeah.
Well, jacket, it's not really a coat.
We got some albums.
Yeah, we got some nice posters. I got 2 Unnatural posters. Then we wanted to get some shoes from the van store. We both got some nice new shoes from the van store. We got some good food from H Mart.
Great trip.
It was good. Very good. We got some boba. We saw some animatronic dinosaurs.
Yeah, seriously. We saw dinosaurs. The boba was super good.
It's super, super legit.
Oh my gosh.
You saw my friend Allie?
Allie was there.
It was a very good time. It was supposed to rain all day, and it didn't at all, actually. It was very nice.
Weather cooperated until the drive home.
And then it was raining really bad. And then we hit this deer going 75 miles an hour on the interstate.
Smoked it.
Destroyed my car, totaled. We had to get a ride home from a tow truck driver that was in Pontiac, which is like an hour and a half away from where I live at.
Luckily, in Pontiac, they have that tow truck company and the state police. So
everything happened.
Shout out to everyone's arrival time. You guys got there super quick.
They did, fairly quick. And that was Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And then now, looking at it, like 48 hours... Well, I guess a little more than 48 hours. Anyways, a couple days later, I'm now short a car in $700, but that's pretty much it. That's the whole story.
Yeah.
We got we got a free backpack.
We got some, really the main story is that we got some great deals at the van store.
Don't
let the hitting of the deer distract you from the fact that we
got some
awesome deals at the van store. Really? Shout out to the Vans store.
I mean, we got 2.
It's the best.
What do you get? Like 2 book bags, 2 lanyards, 2 pairs of shoes
for $100.
For like $100.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering the shoes a piece were like
and 3 of it's
$60+.
And 3 of it's because I donated it to autism awareness to teach little kids how to skate.
And we got got a free bag that broke.
Yep.
So don't let the deer ruining everything ruin that, because that was the best. But yeah, the car not in good shape. But we are. Smacked it going 75 miles an hour.
We did. I don't know if smacking it's the right word. More like...
We did something.
I don't know. Plowing it. I don't know.
I don't know where the deer is, though.
I don't either.
Because we didn't see him or anywhere or anything, so...
I don't know. It was interesting.
Maybe he just disappeared.
It was a fun weekend indeed.
It was a long night, for sure.
That was a really long night.
But we got back. Everything's cool. Luckily you have a car here that you can use, so
true.
That's good. And we're okay, so that's the main thing. So
fun time.
We know everyone, all the super fans listening to this are probably very concerned.
In case you're wondering.
Even though they just found out from listening to this, but we're okay.
What I'm more concerned about is I need J Moon 08 to get this album from Unnatural so we can open it and show me what cards he got.
Yeah, J-Moon.
It got sent out, so it should be arriving here shortly.
Yeah, J-Moon. Do your thing, J-Moon. And we found out you're in the chat, so...
Yeah, I had no idea.
That's awesome. I missed that.
That's kind of weird.
Good job, J-Moon. Dedicated listener, you got your Unnatural album. Where did they live?
Mexico.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Mexico.
Good job. It's our international fan base coming in clutch once again.
I know. We're also having a fun time recording this video right now with the back of our heads.
Yeah, go watch the YouTube video of us recording the podcast, watching videos.
It's going to be super bad, but it's going to be super awesome. So right now, it's like on Spaceballs when they're watching a video of themselves.
Pretty much.
When is Zing going to be down? They're like...
Yeah.
They're like looking at it. That's us right now.
That's pretty much what it is.
Pretty soon we're going to be watching us, looking back at us, watching us. It's going to be crazy.
It's just Inception.
It is.
Video Inception.
Oh, what else did you say was cool that happened? Oh, the ITZY fan kits are getting shipped out. The ITZY fan kits are getting shipped out, and so is the WJSN ones.
I've seen people actually get them, so rest assured, if you check V Live and it hasn't even said shipped yet, it might be, and you might randomly get it, because I talked to some people, and they said they had no notifications about anything being shipped, and they showed up at their door, and those people both lived in the United States, so hopefully... I get my ITZY one and you get your WJSN one eventually.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it said last week that I ordered that in like January.
It was like a week before the ITZY one, so that has to be. And I saw someone on Twitter had it, so looks like they were just sneaky. And I have no idea why it's not updated on the app, but we should be getting them eventually.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Also, don't remember since we talked last if ITZY had their comeback yet. I don't think so.
I thought they did. I don't know.
But
this has been a long week, even though it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's Wednesday now.
Just kind of thrown off from the fun extravaganza on Saturday. But their comeback's really good. I love it.
So was Oh My Girl's comeback?
Oh My Girl's was really good, too. The ITZY B-side's really good. I think I actually like this whole album more than the last one. But
we're also a few hours away from WJSN The Black coming back.
The Song of the Year.
Or not coming back, but like coming in.
The Song of the Year coming out pretty soon. It looks sick. Oh My Girl's really good. Haven't checked out the rest of the album yet, but Dun Dun Dance was really cool.
It was awesome.
It was a fun,
I'm really sad that Mimi
summery song
isn't there for their stages right now because, man, she was killing it in the video.
They all just were great.
Even though they gave her that weird princess haircut, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
The video was really good. Song was really good. It was just a nice, like, intro to summer song, so that was cool.
I'll have to listen to the rest of the album. I haven't really had time since, my car doesn't work and I don't have anywhere to listen to it.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one either yet, but I will because Oh My Girl has great B-sides all the time. But Dun Dun Dance, very good. And gets my stamp of approval.
If you're listening to this right now and you want to know more about Oh My Girl because you didn't listen to our episode we had a couple weeks ago, go listen to it.
Indeed,
we're big Oh My Girl fans.
A lot of people like that episode.
Yeah, we got a lot of listens on it. People like it.
It was a really fun episode to do because it was just Oh My Girl's a fun group, so it was fun to learn more about them and watch all their old vids.
Where is this Yenna teaser for Everglow?
I don't know.
We have 3 more days of teasers apparently, or 2 more days.
The Yenna teaser needs to come. Even though I still kind of think it's the person who had the mask, even though they have the same exact hair as Mia. But that just doesn't make any sense.
Don't put her in the group for this comeback.
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm boycotting Everglow and only going to stand aespa instead.
Oh, man. It's just so crazy because we have so many things coming out like in such a short time. But I have no idea why Yenna would not be in Everglow.
This would be like...
If you listen to last week's episode, you know how I feel. But... Again, why would they wait?
This is like, if they don't do it, it'll be the biggest miss in the history of, I don't know, anything.
I think they're going to do it. Because there's still some time.
There's no way they're that dumb.
There's still some time. I think they're going to do it.
All right.
I just don't. They're just not going to. They're not going to like debut a new group. So I don't know what the heck else she's going to do.
I just don't know. I don't know. Fans, let me know. I don't know. I think about it. I'm like, I need this to happen. Like, I need this. Give this to me now.
I think we'll have Yenna and Everglow because we have a few more days of teasers. We have a lot of good people coming back. aespa looks really cool.
aespa's gonna.
I'm actually like very excited for that, even though like I like them, but the first song it was like okay to me. But I'm very excited for this next one. It looks good. Looks good.
Also, hot take for the day. I'll be honest, I don't know if Red Velvet's ever going to be coming back.
Now that Joy's going to go solo, they might not. I don't know. I saw that about Joy today. She's having a solo at the end of the month. I'm like, oh boy, that's...
And they're
I don't think it means they're going to disband. I just think it means like maybe they really are just transitioning into that like girls' generation
Because if you
we're
look
all
at,
doing our own
Yeah.
stuff and our own stuff, and that's it.
if you look at their Instagrams and stuff, they're always off modeling, doing other stuff. They don't like need to be in Red Velvet to like get work or be popular. They already are. Like they made it to that level.
They achieved the goal of the group in a way. I mean, obviously we would love for Red Velvet to come back, but yeah, once I saw Joy was going to have her solo, I was like, that's pretty much like everyone doing their own thing, sort of now. And like, I mean, Yuri does modeling stuff too, and who knows, maybe she'll have a song or something in the future. Like, I don't know. It seems like they are kind of getting to that point where they're really getting pushed as individuals. So
I think Luna's gonna be making a comeback here pretty soon.
they all changed their hair, and Heejin is now blonde, which is cool. So I don't know why they wouldn't have a comeback. Like, pretty big hair change to do nothing, you know.
Very true.
But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. But first, we have to conclude the Eyes One series of episodes.
Man, I was reading through their history, and it actually isn't as long as I thought it was going to be, but I was like reading through it, and I was like, wow, I'm super sad again.
Yeah.
But all good things must come to an end. At least I know once I'm done with this episode, I'll wake up a couple hours later, and The Black by WJSN will be
Song of the year. That's when like the NFL draft people, like I saw on ESPN, were doing the mock draft for next year already.
The way too early mock.
No, yeah, they were like drafting players to teams, even though obviously we haven't even had any football season yet.
You mean the one of a kind talents that only come once in a generation?
I was like, this is the way too early song of the year, and it's The Black.
Dude,
I forgot the song. Is it Kiss Me?
yeah, it's something weird like that, or like Easy, or
I think that's the title track, and then Kiss Me or Kiss You is the
Kiss You. I think
the B side. Maybe it's just 1-2 song of the year.
Ooh, speaking of songs of the year, super hype for Promise to be coming back.
Oh, Fromos 9's finally coming back. Oh my gosh, there's just so many people we even forgot. But
you know, honestly,
we are really excited for Fromos 9. Teasers look sick.
At that transition point in my K-pop life, when WJSN really just took over and became my favorite group over CLC because CLC was doing nothing at all.
That's fact. I was gonna say, as we look at the clock now, it's still true.
That if Promise 9 was like an active promoting group, they probably would have taken this spot.
Oh yeah.
Instead of WJSN. But they like were not doing anything. They were gone for like a year and a half.
I don't disagree, man. I feel the same way. If Fromos was a little bit more active in their like group musical activities, they could very well be my favorite too, because every time I see those girls, I really just love them.
Because, I mean, think about it. You used to like love like Red Velvet and Twice, but in their downtime, ITZY came around. It was super awesome. Yeah. But also, Promise 9 was not around during this time.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely just because they weren't there. It's not because of the team. It's because they just weren't doing anything.
Yeah,
like,
they're just like gone.
Like it just be like that. But for Fromos, I mean, we always text each other anytime Fromos does anything. We'll say to each other all the time, we're just like, man, Fromos would just be like the best if they just were a little more active. Like,
yeah, and like their whole discography is like awesome.
It's really good.
And every time I see any picture of G1, I always send Justin a picture, and I'm like, why is she not my favorite idol of all time?
Oh man,
like,
that could have been her
with these Blue Mice pictures she's got for these photo cards.
Hers was like the best one with like the flowery that was so cool. Fromos is looking really great though. These teasers are looking really good, which I feel like all the Flovers deserve it, and the girls deserve to actually like be promoting. So all I know is that the award shows for this like next like coming weeks are just gonna be a bloodbath.
I know it's gonna be good. So we like to see some good old fashioned know-how out there, you know?
It's just gonna I don't even know. Well, when is BTS coming back? Because maybe that'll just trump everybody else. I'm not sure, but I'm excited for it. We have a lot of stuff.
I saw NCT Dream came back with a song called Hot Sauce. That's kind of weird, but
was it weird? I didn't listen to it.
It was different. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. It's just different.
Usually anything.
Maybe we'll listen to it at the end of this.
Is EXO's coming back, right?
Oh my gosh!
Let's go! I was so
I don't even know how many of the actual members are there. But
I don't even know what the thing was, but I saw the little radar thing that they put out on, and I was like, EXO come back, here we go. I'm excited.
I'm super hyped.
EXO's gonna be back. Yeah, who knows? It's just Kai. Okay.
Oh, I mean,
solo part 2.
But you know who's not coming back? Eyes One.
Nope.
So this is part 2 of the saddest 2-part series in the history of our podcast. if you listen to part 1 last week, we talked about the members individually and our thoughts and opinions on what was going to happen to them in the future, which is normally backwards compared to how we normally do these episodes. But that just needed a whole episode on its own because there was a lot of stuff to talk about. Now, this episode, we're actually going to talk about the group itself and like the songs they came out with, and all the stuff that they did. So, here we go. Small refresher for you. IZ*ONE was a 12-member group, and the name starts with I's, which is a 1 and a 2 for 12. There's 12 members, and then 1 is 1, so there are 12 members, 1 group. IZ*ONE.
Great name.
I remember for a long time I could not pronounce it, and nobody could pronounce it.
IZ*ONE?
IZ*ONE? It really helps if you guys watch that video of Yoonbi saying it a lot when she was explaining to Minju how to say it when she got onto whatever show it was she was a host of,
Yeah.
And she was explaining to her how to say it so they could
Yeah, see, even though members don't know the name, so it's a toughie.
It's pretty funny. They were formed through a reality show, Produce 48, which is a collaboration between AKB48 from Japan and the Produce 101 franchise, which is like, Korean and really any trainees that were in Korea. So they could be like Chinese, Korean, Thai, American, whatever.
Right.
But specifically, the Produce 101 franchise and the AKB48 franchise came together, Produce 48. You just took one of each. Which makes sense, On October 28th, 2018, they debuted their first EP, Color Eyes, and their lead single was La Vie en Rose. The most controversial song in the history of my life. That is not an understatement. That is a fact.
Yeah, if you've listened to us talk about it, you full know the rivalry of Fog and IZ*ONE early on.
We just... Boston Celtics versus the Lakers out
Seriously.
there. Their first showcase was titled Color Eyes ShowCon, and it sold out minutes after the tickets went on sale. So they were very popular from like the very beginning of, being a group, which is not surprising.
No.
They also broke the record for the fastest girl group to receive a music show win after receiving their first win on the show on a show in Countdown just 10 days after they debuted.
I remember that happening and seeing all the articles and stuff.
Gosh, just look at young Yoonbi right now. Oh.
And I was like, man, it only took 10 days. That's crazy. That's so fast.
They also sold over 34,000 units on the first day of release, which at the time was record-setting for the most albums sold as a debut girl group release. So that's pretty impressive.
Pretty good.
Also, La Vie en Rose had a then record 4.5 million views in the first 24 hours, which at the time was the most for a debuting girl group in the first 24 hours of a video being released.
Also pretty good.
Man, I forgot this is just like the best video ever.
Yeah, this video is really good. This song is really good.
Now, after all this time and hating it for so much, I really just can't imagine another group singing it.
No, I know it. That's just like how it is.
And then after this, they also won multiple New Artist of the Year awards when they came out with. After La Vie en Rose came out in 2018, they're very popular. Man, it's so crazy seeing this too because they're like so different now in the newer video.
Yeah,
they've grown up so much.
It's a long time ago.
The best is the stages when they like are performing and instead of like confetti, it's just like rose petals.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So fancy.
Look at Atomi go. Gosh, look at one and look exactly the same as she does right now.
Always looks the exact same. Always like a youngin for sure.
Gosh. Just brings a tear to
Maybe
my eye.
This is just, this really started off on the highest note possible.
Like, how does
this
just
their best song? Yeah, is this just their best song ever? They had a really great video. I liked it when it came out. I remember putting it on my playlist. Didn't know anything about IZ*ONE, but I remember I liked this song.
I didn't either. Although, Color Eyes was the first IZ*ONE album that I bought. I bought it in Chicago at the Woodfield Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember like watching this video and like having no idea who anybody was. I was like, oh, here's that new Protos group. I'll check it out. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Man, there they are. Ice One. That's awesome.
Next up.
Next, on April 1st, 2019, they released their second EP, Heart Eyes, and their lead track was Violetta. Man, there they are. Heart Eyes sold more than 100,000 copies in the first week, setting a new record for a K-pop girl group at the time. That's a lot of copies.
That is a ton of copies.
They also had their first headlining tour on June 1st, 8th, and 9th, titled Eyes on Me at the Jamsil Indoor Stadium in Seoul. And on July 6th, they participated in KCON in Madison Square Gardens.
No big deal.
That's pretty good.
Shout out to all the people in the United States that got to see Ice One.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty sick.
I'm jealous. That's crazy, because that's... You know what's crazy, too, when I think about it? Just because I remember all the stuff that happened, that this came out in April 1st. So, like, a little bit towards, like the beginning part of the year.
Yeah.
But afterwards is when we really found out about it, so we really didn't miss too much of it.
No, not at all.
Because then it says the group was scheduled to make their next comeback on November 11th, 2019, but that's when the Produce 101 scandals happened.
Yeah.
So, and we were well into knowing about them by that point. So, I mean...
Yeah, because I remember all the news breaking about that, and we're like, oh no, this isn't good, because we thought they could maybe just band.
Yeah, so, and I was like, oh, we just started liking them, they're going to disband. Classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. I thought they did a lot. Well, I guess they also had a lot of Japanese releases, but we don't really ever talk about the Japanese stuff.
Right.
But we really didn't
miss... So we missed, like, kind of a year,
Yeah, we really didn't miss a ton. Because they debuted October 2018. And I think if we go back and look at it, we watched the thing and I started watching all the stuff about Produce 48 in, like, September.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even like a whole year, because October 2019 would have been a whole year that they were a group.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even a whole year after they debuted that we really got into them.
I remember listening to this and watching it, and I was like, this is okay. Which I don't know why, because it's so similar to the first song, which I really, really like. But this one, I was like, this one's okay.
It is very similar.
Like, this one didn't really, like, blow my mind or anything.
I will say that this is probably my least favorite of all their title tracks.
Agreed.
It's funny too, because if you
I like it more than I did then, but still agreed.
If you listen to all their songs from Lava and Rose all the way up to the one that just came out with Panorama, it's literally like an evolution of like the same sound, and it just like goes.
Yeah.
I guess more mature sounding. Because if you heard the other songs, you'd be like, yeah, that sounds like an Eyes One song.
Yeah. Call that the Obliviate.
Obliviate.
It is really a sound, though, because when Obliviate came out, we're like, this is so sick, but it sounds like Eyes One. It's just like, you're like, oh, that sounds like an Eyes One song. I really don't even know how to describe it. I guess it is kind of a more, like, mature, like, I don't know.
No, I remember this came out to a whole episode about it.
Yep, we had a special episode about this.
February 17th, 2020, Eyes released their first full-length album, Bloom Eyes, and their title track was Fiesta.
This was the one that I was supposed to get signed, and it wasn't. I'm pretty sure, right?
And I did get a signed one.
Yep.
I've got every copy of it, but I've got every copy of all of them.
You were a lucky one.
February 23rd, 2020, they broke the record for the most albums sold in the first week of release with 356,313, which was the first time a girl group had surpassed 300,000 copies sold in Hantio history.
Why didn't you people watch the video?
I know, right?
That's what I don't understand.
Oh my gosh, I remember this coming out and I was so hyped.
This was great. This was awesome.
Like, if you listen to this, just like, wow, this just sounds like a new version of Violetta.
It's just Eyes One.
Oh my gosh, I remember when this came out and I was like, this is awesome.
We watched this video for the first time together, and it was just great.
We watched it for an episode.
Yep.
A special episode. Gosh, look at Yumiko with their bangs. I also love like their little chorus dance they do, like their hands behind their back. It's awesome. Let me tell you, IZ*ONE really just never missed with any release they ever had.
No, they have amazing title tracks and amazing videos too. Yeah, I really liked Fiesta Live. It was really cool. The whole album for this was really nice.
A+. Choreographers who do great jobs. Man, it's crazy that this came out February 17th, 2020.
Yeah, I remember watching it.
I remember seeing yours. They're all some high ponytail blonde
It was
hair.
cool. Her blonde hair was really, really cool.
Man. I also remember being so hyped because I didn't think they were ever coming back.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because we really thought that they were done.
Because it was like called off.
And the news was just so bad. Like everything that they were finding out, it was like just not looking good.
And this one, Chaewon got her like awesome mom bob hair. Really just turned that corner. And Yuri had her awesome bangs and high ponytail. Man, where are they going with their bedsheet, towels, flags? What a great song.
Yeah, this was a really great release. To just put all the controversy to rest.
It also kind of sucked because this was like the very like beginning happenings of like the coronavirus around here.
Yep.
So it like shut them down from like doing a lot of stages and doing like live performances and promotions.
Yep.
So we didn't get to experience this era as much as we really should have.
Which stunk because you had to wait a while for them to even come back.
Which honestly kind of put a bummer on the rest of their time as a group because
they
didn't even get to have their last concert in front of their fans.
Yeah. Fiesta. Great song. Great song.
Great song. Then, June 15, 2020, IZ*ONE released their third EP, One Rick Diary, which brought like the end of the IZ era, and their lead single was Secret Story of the Swan. And this song was awesome too.
This one's probably my favorite title track. It was cool. It was a little different.
And then on September 13th, 2020, they held their first all-night concert titled One Rick Theater. One Rick Theater. One Wick.
This is a tough one.
One brick. I remember seeing this when it came out, and I was like, this is like... I swear there's a couple like IZ*ONE ones that came out where I like woke up super early just to watch the videos, and I went back to sleep before I had to go to work. Oh my gosh, look at you, dude, right now. Just a freaking queen. I just remember ever being super butthurt about the video and saying there's too much CGI being used.
Yeah, that was weird. It was just one of those things people complained about that was like, why? Like, what? Are you really angry about this, or are you just like a hater? Which, I mean, the video was sick. I don't understand that at all. Like, okay, maybe it's not your favorite thing, but you don't have to be mean about it.
Man,
this video was like so cool.
Man, look at the tummy. This big ball of whatever that is. Yeah, haters gonna hate. So crazy watching all these videos because they're like together. It's a group.
That's what it is.
It's like a very sad time machine. What a crazy hairstyle. It's like safety pins.
Yeah, she has a bunch of in her hair.
They actually had a good amount of comebacks really close together. Because like I said, they did a lot of Japanese stuff too, but we didn't really see all of it. Also, if you watch the line distribution from the beginning to now, Haiwan really just got so many more lines than she ever did in
She really just grew. This is when I remember I started seeing people start to talk about the end because it was like oh, Wonyoung waking up from her dream and all her 12 unis are going to be gone or something.
Yeah.
Like, it was like just theories about like the end. I was like, well, that's sad.
It's inevitable. Much like all
I guess,
ends,
yeah,
it is inevitable.
Yeah, I guess like that's what people always try to do is like get ahead of the curve and be like, oh, I know when it's going to end. This is a great song.
It is so good.
It's like a little more hard hitting.
It's more mature. It's growing. Look at Yubi. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Then on December 7th, 2020, IZ*ONE released their 4th EP, One Reeler, Act 4 with their lead single, Panorama. And I freaking love this song. This is such a sick song.
Yeah, this one's really good too.
I'd say this is my favorite, or second favorite title track after Lava and Rose. Lava and Rose is always going to be my favorite. For good reasons and bad reasons.
It just has to be your
But
favorite.
everyone is just so good looking in this. With their little dresses. And Yoonbi had her short blonde hair.
It was an A+ look.
Chef's kiss. My compliments to the chef. Man. Speaking of chef's kiss. There really is no great hairstyles for all the members, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're
Long Bay in her little outfit.
they've always had very cool looks. They've always had very cool like group looks too, like matching ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Because then they can just bring those to the live stages, so it looks awesome.
Sorry, listeners, I'm just speechless right now. I'm having a hard time forming words with my mouth in my brain. Oh, Pink Hair Soccer was the truth.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was like her best hair.
And Dark Hair Chaewon. And Wanya looked at the same thing she did like 2 years ago.
Just the model of consistency is why she won.
Pretty much. Oh, and the Chaeyeon and Yena like rap parts are so sick in this. Look at Minji just being beautiful.
They just have all a great discography
Oh my gosh, this is the
of
best.
title tracks.
There she is, future Everglow star.
They better.
I will say one thing that I was like really, I wouldn't say like worried about, but was definitely not a huge fan of. I feel like the last couple of comebacks they had that Hitomi lost like a ton of weight.
Yeah.
Compared to like what she was before in the group, but
Yeah.
as long as you're happy,
You just always hope everyone is happy and healthy in whatever they're doing.
Because she was like always known for like round cheeks, and now she doesn't have them. Man, look at the little awesome outfits they got.
The matching fits are always just the best.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know where I am right now.
This is a very fun, sad time
Just
machine.
a whirlwind of emotions and tears. Oh man.
This is a quick shout out to all the people.
Don't cry, Hitomi.
All the shout out to the people who were supposedly writing a bunch of documents to keep IZ*ONE as a group. You guys are clowns. That's the dumbest stuff I ever heard.
Man, I mean, I love the energy, but that was never going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, shout out to all of our listeners that have been listening to us since the first time we had our episode about them. That was a long time ago.
We have. It was from the beginning until now, so pretty much the whole time.
Wow.
Great song.
I feel like a better person.
Oh boy.
Then on January 26, 2021, IZ*ONE released a single for the Universe app
Ew.
called DD Dance. And this was the last, like, release they had as a full group. So I guess you could say this was their farewell song.
Is this disbandment song?
Now, if you count this as a title track, this might be my favorite title track. I freaking love this song.
I guess it was just like a universe thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which
it's weird.
I hate.
Oh my gosh.
But this was fantastic.
This is like the definition of just growing up and becoming, the best you can be.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh. We can get it right now. Gosh. I freaking love this song so much.
This song was really cool.
Also, shout out to the Universe App concert for letting me record this before it got taken down and blown up our YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. It did a lot of work for us.
It did.
Got a lot of views before it got taken down.
I just love this part. The chorus is so sick. And they all just have on great outfits. Good job, Stylish. You did it again. This is like my favorite part, man. Get it. Oh, I'm sweating. It's not because I got this hoodie on. Really the greatest disbandment song of all time.
It's up there.
Rap it, girl. Oh, it's not out.
I guess if there's a way you got to go out, this would be the way to do it.
We got a lot of future lottery picks out here,
which is a great song. Ain't no sadness here. You're not getting a ballad.
Can't wait for the folks watching this on YouTube to really hate on us for watching this video in 720p right now. Look at this full bodysuit thing that Cheo's got on right now. Oh my gosh.
It's too bad we just couldn't have more of this.
Totally
too bad this had to be the disbandment song. Why couldn't this be the debut? Second song after Lavie and Rose.
Oh my gosh. Imagine if it really was too. That would be sick.
Let's just take it back. Make all the other title tracks super sick B-sides.
Oh my gosh, look at High One. I was so mad too, because this really did a little Witch Academy thing. Wizard Academy thing.
Yeah.
And I could not watch it. I was so mad.
Stupid Universe App, I hate you. Thank you for having Eyes as one of your founding main groups.
Seriously,
for a few months.
Oh my gosh.
At no fault of the artist, I hate the Universe App.
Oh my god.
Great song.
I remember hearing it when it came out, and I was like, this is freaking a banger.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Now, I say that was the last group release they had because March 13th through the 14th, 2021, they held their last online concert, which a lot of us in the Discord watched and cried tears of joy and sadness together. And that was The Story, and that was the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But also beautiful. But we watched that. That was really sad. Then February 15th, 2020, Yoonbi, Sakura, Minju, Yuri, and Wonyoung made a song collaboration with Soyu from Sistar and P1H called Zero Attitude for Pepsi. And that really wasn't the whole group. It was just 5 of them.
It's my favorite song they made. I love that so much.
It's also weird because we've talked about it before, but their disbandment date wasn't until April 29th, 2021. They officially disbanded and weren't a group anymore. But from March 15th to April 29th...
It's over a month for those keeping track at home.
They didn't do anything.
Yeah. It is weird. You think they would have, I don't know, done something.
It was a whole month where they didn't do
because
anything.
They had their concert, so it kind of made sense, but it would make sense if they had the concert and then it was done. Not had the concert month and a few weeks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of nothing. And then they literally just disband with a month of nothing. So it's kind of odd. It was just all weird. Or you think maybe they'd have a goodbye video or Didn't they release some kind of video or something? I don't know. But
I haven't seen them release anything.
I thought they were going to have a song.
Also,
at least like an actual disbandment, super sad song.
Since I don't have my phone, fact check me real fast. I don't think this came out in February. I don't know why I put February.
What is it?
The Zero Attitude song.
Oh.
My timelines, they just don't match up.
Let's just go to...
I was just in a very sad place when I wrote this. I didn't know what to put.
The tears smudged the...
Really clouded my judgment. I guess I could have just looked it up.
Zero Attitude, Eyes One. It says 2 months ago.
Okay, so it came out... Wait, what month is it? May.
February 15th.
So it did come out February 15th.
February 15th, 2021.
So I guess they came out before they had their concert. I don't know why I put it out of order.
Yeah, it's okay. It was a commercial. So.
That's what I get for never questioning myself.
It was like a commercial.
But yeah, so there's a Zero Attitude, and then, like I said, they had their concert. They performed together. The last thing they did together was March 15th. So from March 15th to April 29th, they did not do anything, which is extremely sad and depressing because that's like a whole month we could have had with them doing something, and they didn't.
Something would have been nice.
Because they say something's better than nothing. But
where was our extremely sad... crying ballad.
Where's our downpour? Where's our when the cherry blossoms fade? Like,
where is it? That's all I want to know.
But like I said, April 29th, 2021, Eyes One officially disbanded. And
I'll subscribe to Eyes One right now.
They disbanded with 25 overall show wins on music performance shows and over 413 million title track music video views.
See, I know they had this. I didn't watch it, but they came out with this special video 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know anything about it.
With 416, so I'm assuming that is just very sad.
Yeah.
It's like actually from their account.
But that's it. That is the sad, almost ended, far too early history of Eyes One. I don't know if I'm ever going to be recovered and anyone will ever replace him. Produce 48 and Eyes One have a very special place in my heart.
As they should.
But it's a fun video we can watch here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Eyes One video when they're at the festival. Well, they played festival. This is like one of my favorite videos of all time.
This should have been their actual last song.
Jung-hwa, cover by Eyes One at Festival.
This is what we like to call making a song your own.
I know. This was like, I don't know. This is a concept in itself.
This video has been watched on this TV upwards of maybe 500 times. So.
Oh, all the time. You guys can't really see it when we're talking to you, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you probably can see it. If I put the video up. Gosh, why
now it's just funny because like we watched the last like couple things, we're like, oh yeah, this like more mature Eyes One is the best, and then they have this stage, and I'm like, why wasn't every song just this? Because this is awesome.
I will say,
ultra happy, super bubblegum.
I say it all the time that Eyes One's title tracks were definitely a lot more intense sounding than their B-sides were.
Yeah,
because I mean they also had like Pretty, Airplane, Up, you know, like.
They were just really good at this kind of concept too. Like they really could pull off this like super energetic,
yes,
bubblegum. I don't even know.
Just
pretty much all the
sound.
best, most happy adjectives you can think of. That's what this concept is. And though we always love our more mature concepts, this one really always just this kind of concept is the best. Yeah, this is the best.
They're just like so bubbly and happy.
This is instant happiness.
Like, why would you not want her an Everglow? What's going on?
Look at this. It's just time to make Everglow's whole thing this kind of concept too. Scrap everything they did before, bring Yenna,
back Minx.
and let's just do Happy Day. And Minx.
Wonyoung's so tall.
Yes, she is. If any group ever did Happy Bubblegum concept, go back to that. It's time to bring it back. So pretty much everyone's debut, we're going back.
Man, you know what time it is. There's only one way to end this episode. It's time to go back and watch Produce 48 pick me one more time. Man, it's been a long run. We had a good one, Eyes One. It's been a good one, but like I said, all good things must come to an end.
I feel like that's the most like that saying has never applied to anything more than it applies to IZ*ONE. Because you got like a really solid amount of time to enjoy them. What, like 3 years about?
Yeah,
like that's really good for any group, really.
2018 to 2019, 2019, 2020,
yeah.
2020, 2021.
Yeah, so you got like a really awesome time to enjoy them, and for most of it, they put out really awesome music. So it really is like, we gotta take all those great moments and just like remember that. And it all started with Pick Me.
Everyone, I was gonna say, everyone who listens to this or listened for a long time, you guys know I started out liking them because I liked Produce 48, and now it's like full circle because it's not there anymore. I think once I watch this one last time, I don't think I'm gonna watch it again. This is it.
It's your choice, man.
This is it. I can't take the sadness in my life.
Oh, wait, but we can hate this guy because I hate him so much. What's his name, like Lee Sung-ki or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I remember when we first
this
saw
was sick.
And it like blew my mind. I was like freaking out.
I hate this
my
guy.
God.
I hate him so much. The only reason I'm watching is because of IZ*ONE, not you, you clown. Sung-ki, yeah. Lee Sung-ki.
This is where it all started for me. This is where it's all going to end for me. Right here, live, on air.
It's so crazy.
I remember watching this and seeing all of the members and everything together. I thought it was the craziest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Hand up, I like this song when the show was actually going on, and I heard it long time ago.
He did. He sent it to me.
Because I listened to it instantly thinking I was going to hate it because I liked the first Produce 101 with the girls. I was like, oh, I'm going to hate on this. And I heard it, and I was like, okay, this was actually really sick. It was really good.
They're all just little babies. I've listened to this song and watched this video hundreds and hundreds of times.
Out of respect, it will be our closing song once again.
It's crazy because so many of these girls are like already in other groups right now.
It was a long time ago. This was years before the coronavirus even happened.
It was. All these girls would never be allowed on stage together like this.
Oh, thank goodness that we got this. Miru.
Man.
The best thing about
This is pure adrenaline.
Yeah. This song is sick.
I think I've said it before, but like, whenever like in the car, I'm just like hanging out or something, and this song comes on my playlist, there's like nothing that makes me more happy than listening to Pick Me. Nico, yeah.
It's awesome.
It makes me so happy. But now it just makes me sad. Look at Sakura.
The best is just like the little like yelling parts after the chorus.
And then we just break it down. Look at Nako being tiny.
Oh my gosh, then there's more.
Take me out! There's triangle number 2. Come on, let's go!
I think we just need to never actually watch the last episode.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
We have still not seen the very last episode of Produce 48. We've seen every other one, but not that one.
I've seen all the episodes multiple times.
We promised we were going to watch it, but I don't know.
I always said that when they disbanded, that would be the time that I'd watch it.
Now it just kind of seems like a real bad time to watch it.
Yeah. Man, if IZ*ONE was going to be a group for like ever, they'd just be my favorite group ever. So many, I tell you, it's crazy. So many girls, I'm like, man, they just debuted in groups.
Yeah, there's so many just legends out there.
I guess the next time we talk about them, it's going to be the day when we cover all the groups that came out of Produce 48.
Whenever we start having the girls actually start to join groups, so Yena in a few days.
Yeah, I know, right? Go, come, go! Look at Tomi, her chubby cheeks. See a lot of members of Everglow out here in the crowd.
There's a ton. Who's controlling the triangles?
I always wondered that.
Like, is it a little remote control stick?
It's just a guy
Careful, careful, not too close.
on a bike.
I would try to, like, would go a little too quick, everybody falls down.
Here we go.
Break it down.
F class is about to hop in there on the bottom.
They really come out of nowhere.
There they are. Shout out to that camera work.
It's just awesome because this literally feels like it was in the most big arena of all time, just with all the confetti and all the people. Like, this is just the opening ceremony for the Olympics.
Gosh, I
should
wish
have
it
been.
was.
This is the world's national anthem.
Oh, God.
Oh, Vivian. Sorry, all you Vivian fans out there.
Sorry, Vivian stands.
All two of you. Curie.
Chibi Iri even debuted in like a weird group that they had.
Who's the girl that's a weather girl now?
Oh, Tomu?
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to weather school.
Didn't she fail like 3 times? She did it though.
She did actually.
Just
I think she failed like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
She's like a weather girl now, like a Broadway actress in like Japan. There they are. Hi, Chaewon. Man, at least they're just showing all the girls that like won.
It's just like idol school.
Jarina. Wow.
They're showing all literally the most popular people today. That's like the most elite gif ever. The con one.
Wow.
So precious. Piano Pick Me is also the most sad song of all time.
Makes me so sad, but it's fitting for the episode.
It's true, man.
Man,
It's a fun ride.
it was.
At least, hopefully, we can see the people doing things.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
That's the goal. That should be the goal for the companies. So, at least we should see them doing things and doing really well because they're all extremely popular. So,
True.
good job,
That was it.
Pick Me.
That was Eyes one.
And that was...
12 members, 1 group.
Did they come after the boys or did X1 come after them?
X1 came after them.
Okay, I was going to say that was the last Pick Me, but I guess X1 had a Pick Me too. I never heard that one. But
It was like the last like legit group that lasted for
I was
more
going to
than,
say
like,
the last actual Pick Me was this one. So
now I'm just sad.
we'll just do a Eyes One recap episode in a few weeks.
I know, like
How we have the monthly roundup or whatever we do for the...
it's just gonna be like
just
what
going to be
Eyes
Eyes,
members
and
were
we
going
just
through.
break down every video, every stage, and each member's fan cam of that stage. So we got a lot of content planned out.
That's what I'm hoping for.
We're slowly becoming the actual Eyes One podcast, the Eyes One official disbandment podcast.
That's what we need to do. It's time to switch our direction and
It's not. We will not forget the memory
move into the future.
of Eyes One. At least in today's day and age, all the videos are on YouTube, so we can watch it whenever we want.
Oh, that's so true. Oh, gonna go to sleep and then wake up in the morning and soak up all my tears with the black WJSN.
Man, that is about the only Band-Aid that could help right now. Gosh darn, I am ready. Actually, I don't think I am. That's really the most elite. It's like such an impressive pick-me stage. Like, it's so crazy with the confetti and the giant triangles that like rise up in the middle. It's like so, I don't know. It's always so impressive watching it.
Next level.
And like all the girls do such a good job on a big moving triangle. I don't know. It's just really impressive.
So we call that the stars aligning.
Pretty much. It's like perfect. It's
All the
like
pieces
perfect.
falling into place.
It's really perfect.
Just like Eyes One was.
Yep.
And produced 48. But, like I said, shout out to everyone who was with us from the very beginning. You know, it's a sad day for all of us.
Produce 48 was the groundwork of this podcast. So,
Yep.
it is full circle, like you said. And it's sad. But, unfortunately, as a K-pop fan, we haven't had to experience it too much, but sadness is inevitable because your groups eventually leave. So
Very true. Just like we're leaving.
And we had a big hit with that with Eyes One. So, yeah, you're right. We are leaving. This is the end.
Go tell us how sad you are on Instagram.
Tell us how much you love Eyes One.
On Instagram and Twitter.
And tell us how you're going to support them and watch all the videos in their future endeavors.
Yes.
Because the girls still need support. And tell us how excited you are for Yenna and Everglow.
That's the real one. That's what we really want to know.
I just want everyone to disagree and it to happen. So
When they reveal her teasers, go comment on the picture and tell them that Kpop Kimchi sent you.
We called it. We were the first ones to ever say it. We're claiming that.
Good, we should.
We need a victory, okay? It's been a rough couple days.
But yeah, go follow us on our social medias at Kpop Kimchi 101 on Instagram and Twitter. And you just follow us on Kpop Kimchi Podcast on like YouTube. If you want to go listen to what you listen to right now, except
video form.
Maybe or maybe not in video form. I don't know yet. We'll see.
We're workshopping it right now.
Yeah.
That does it. Eyes one in the books, as is this episode. We love you guys. We love Eyes One even more. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Later.
내 눈을 바빠